My name is Debbie Reynolds. They call me the Data Diva. Today I want to talk about data privacy, generative AI, and China. So we're seeing a push over the last several years with jurisdictions trying to create regulations and rules around AI in general. Once generative AI came onto the scene, I think that has accelerated the interest in jurisdictions being able to find ways to rein generative AI in and rein in AI in general. One country that has beat a lot of other countries to the punch on this regulation front has been China, actually. So China has a generative AI regulation. The regulation, I guess it has two major things that they're looking to do. One is they want to encourage the innovation of generative AI and AI systems, but then they also want to make sure that the data that comes out of AI system doesn't interfere with the sovereignty of the nation, doesn't incite violence, doesn't do things that are disruptive. So they try to make sure that it's not increasing discrimination and things like that. Also, as many people know about generative AI, people call it hallucinations. AI systems like generative AI can be prone to say things that are not true. These, in an acknowledgement of how those systems work, instead of saying that AI can't lie or can't say things are untrue, what they're doing is putting pressure on organizations that build these tools to make sure that they're having some type of mechanism in place to check these systems and make sure that they are more accurate. So basically not letting them run off and do whatever they want, but being able to have some mechanism in place to make sure that you're checking the accuracy of those systems and the outputs that come out of those systems. As I talk about AI, I always mention this because I think it's very interesting. I've not yet seen other jurisdictions go as far as creating a specific generative AI law. I'm not sure if that's going to be a trend, but we do know that regulators are very interested in AI. Spain, about a year or so ago, they created their own agency about AI related to privacy. And so, I think that because we see AI really taking off, I guess there are two things. One is people are excited about the innovation. They're excited about the wealth that can be generated by AI for people that use them and the innovations that are there. And then the flip side of that is that organizations want to make sure that people are not harmed in certain ways, or that these tools aren't doing things that are off script or outside of the scope of what either jurisdictions or companies really expect. So I think that there's going to be a lot more scrutiny around AI. I think in the future, instead of large language models, I think we'll have little language models where there'll be more discrete data sets that are being used for more targeted purposes, as opposed to more of the massive data scraping that we're seeing today in these public systems. So, like companies have their own GPT, or maybe individuals have their own GPTs. I think that's kind of the future of generative AI. But, this is an exciting time in technology to see how different jurisdictions are dealing with it in different ways. And, they are coming at it from different angles. So I think this is a very exciting and interesting time for anyone who's in AI or anyone who's interested in AI. That's it. Thank you.